Jai Durga Lakshmi Saraswati Kali Jagamata.
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 Jai Durga Lakshmi Saraswati
जय दुर्गा लक्ष्मी सरस्वती काली जगमाता जय दुर्गा लक्ष्मी सरस्वती काली जगमाता जय दुर्गा लक्ष्मी सरस्वती काली जगमाता
जय दुर्गा लक्ष्मी सरस्वती काली जगमाता
काली जगमाता तुम ही हो माता पिता तुम ही हो बंधु सखा तुम ही हो माता पिता तुम ही हो बंधु सखा तुम ही हो माता पिता तुम ही हो बंधु सखा तुम ही हो माता पिता तुम ही हो बंधु सखा तुम ही हो साथी तुम ही सहाती कोई ना अपना सिवा तुम्हारे तुम ही हो साथी तुम ही सहारे कोई ना अपना सिवा तुम्हारे तुम ही हो नैया तुम ही की मैया तुम ही हो बंधु सखा तुम ही हो माता पिता तुम ही हो बंधु सखा तुम ही हो जो खिल से तेरा वो फूल हम हैं तुम्हारी चरणों की धूल हम हैं जो खिल से तेरा वो फूल हम हैं तुम्हारी चरणों की धूल हम हैं दया की दृष्टि सदा के रखना तुम ही हो बंधु सखा तुम ही हो माता पिता तुम ही हो बंधु सखा तुम ही हो माता पिता तुम ही हो बंधु सखा तुम ही हो मानस भजले गुरु चरणम दूसर भव सागर चरणम मानस भजले गुरु चरणम दूसर भव सागर चरणम भजले गुरु चरणम दूसर भव सागर चरणम मानस भजले गुरु चरणम दूसर भव सागर चरणम मानस वीरा हनुमाना अच्छी बलवाना राम राम रसिया रे हे प्रभु मन रसिया रे
वीरा हनुमाना अच्छी बलवाना राम राम रसिया रे हे प्रभु मन रसिया रे
वीरा हनुमाना अच्छी बलवाना राम राम रसिया रे हे प्रभु मन रसिया रे
वीरा हनुमाना अति बलवाना राम राम रसिया रे हे प्रभु मन बसिया रे
राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की
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 वीरा हनुमाना अच्छी बलवाना राम राम रसिया रे हे प्रभु मन रसिया रे
वीरा हनुमाना अति बलवाना राम राम रसिया रे हे प्रभु मन
Testing one sound. Boli Adi Shakti Jagadamba Mata ki jai, Sri Ganesh Bhagavan ki jai. Let's all please stand as we join in Arati. A warm welcome to each and every one of you devotees this evening. I see all my cousins are here from far, all over the country. Friends and their dear ones, may God bless all of you for coming this evening. Tonight we know our fifth evening. Blessed warm welcome to each and every one of you. And as we now perform Arti, I kindly ask of you to keep your eyes open, gazing on the murtis. And the purpose of coming here, you have come to take a spiritual bath. Spirit means that which is existing and you cannot see it. You cannot see your life, but you're a living soul. You can see a body, but this body is only living because of there's something within this body is called a life. So we all are here to take that spiritual dip, that spiritual bath. And how can we take that? By using our eyes, our external organs, in gazing upon the lovely murtis, in listening to divine glories, in chanting the names of the divine, in clapping our hands. Don't just sit with your hand idle. Clap your hands. These hands have your past, present, and future written. Correct? You have all your life written here. When you clap your hands in the name of Bhagavan, glorifying Bhagavan, you remove some of the negative things. Huh? That's why you clap and sing and glorify Bhagavan. Let us all glorify Bhagavan as you sing the Arti of Ambe Ma, the Divine Mother, Durga. Before we sing the Arati, we sing the glories of Bhagavan. Hari Om. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaram, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Hari Om. Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurumilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. We look at all the murtis as we bow before the divine form of the One Supreme. Om Namo Swarantaya Sahasramurte Sahasraparakshi Siddhurvahave Sahasranamni Purushaya Shashvate Sahasrakoti Yugadharane Namaha. Hari Om. Om Mano Javangamarutatulya Vigam Jitindriyam Buddhimatam Varishtham Vatatmadam Vanarayutha Mukhyam Sri Ramadutam Sharanam Prapadhe. Hari Om. Please sing the Arati with me. Jayambe Gauri Maya Jai Shama Gauri Tumko Nis Din रक्तांबर राजे रक्त पुष्प गलमाला कंठहार साजे. ओम जय अम्बे गौरी. हे हरे वाहन राज खगर खपर धारी सुर नर मुनि जन सेवत तिनके दुख हारी. ओम जय अम्बे गौरी। नासाग्रे मोती कोटिक चंद्र दिवाकर सबराजत ज्योति। ओम जय अम्बे गौरी। शुंभ निशुंभ विदारे महिषासुर घाती धूम्र विलोचन नयना निस्दिन मदमाती। ओम जय अम्बे गौरी। ब्रह्मानि रुद्रानि तुम कमला रानी अगम निगम बखानी तुम शिव पटरानी। ओम जय अम्बे गौरी। 64 योगिनी गावत नृत्य करत भैरो बाजत ताल मृदंगा और बाजत डमरू। ओम जय अम्बे गौरी।
ओम जय अम्बे गौरी।
तुम हो जग की माता तुम ही हो भरता भक्तन के दुख हरता सुख संपत्ति करता। ओम जय अम्बे गौरी। बोलो बोलो
जय अम्बे गौरी। मैया जय श्यामा गौरी। तुमको निसरन जावत तुमको निसरन जावत हरे ब्रह्मा शिवरी। ओम जय अम्बे गौरी।
सुधाचार अतिशोभित वरमोद्राधारी मनवांछित फल पावत सेवत नर नारी। ओम जय अम्बे गौरी। बोलो जय अम्बे
गौरी। मैया जय श्यामा गौरी। तुमको निसरन जावत तुमको निसरन जावत हरे ब्रह्मा शिवरी। ओम जय अम्बे गौरी।
कंचन थाल विराजत अगर कपूर बाती श्रीमाल के तुम्हें राजत कोटि रतन ज्योति। ओम जय अम्बे गौरी। जय अम्बे गौरी।
मैया जय श्यामा गौरी। तुमको निसरन जावत तुमको निसरन जावत हरे ब्रह्मा शिवजी। ओम जय अम्बे गौरी।
आदि शक्ति जगदम्बा माता की जय। प्रेम से बैठे, आसन बैठ लीजिए। प्लीज टेक अ सीट। Katha, meaning the glories of the Lord, God who owns the breath of life, God who owns everything that we enjoy in this world through this human body. That's a good reason why we must pray. That's a good reason why we must come to satsang, to show our gratitude to that Supreme Father, that Supreme Mother, that Supreme Power, by whose grace we are existing. That's a good reason why to pray. Because at any given time, that Supreme can lock this breath from this nostril, and this body will just separate. And we who live in this body will be no more in this world. This body, therefore, is our temple where we live. Every night I'm saying this because this is the truth. This is what we call Sat. Sat Sang, when we gather, Sang means the gathering, where we have come together to speak the truth. The truth, knowing the truth, shall set the mind free from all calamities. Remember, in this body, there's a life, a living soul. That living soul is eternal. That living soul don't born, don't die. Listen carefully. From that living soul comes the individual soul. From that living soul comes the individual soul. The individual soul is termed as the mind and senses, ego that is placed in this body, living with Jiva, the living soul of Bhuta. The mind with its five senses, using these organs of action in this outer world of objects, have a choice to focus on the outer world or to turn within from where it comes from. Prayer, therefore, is returning to where you come from. Yuktam Eva Atmanam, chapter 9, verse 34, Bhagavad Gita. The mother, Adi Shakti Durga Mata, appeared last night, as you have seen and heard. She appeared in this world, in the heavens, and also on this earthly realm. So that when you and I, who are spark of herself, we are part of her, being lodged in this body when we are in turmoil. That mother loved us. So she took an avatar. She appeared as Shakti, collective energy last night you have seen. And tonight, we are going to examine the battle, the fight. The rishis have described the battle in these Sanskrit words. And when we speak of battle, we speak of warriors, numbers of warriors. And where this battle is taking place, devotees? This whole world that we see outside here is, or it will be experienced within our own mind. Thoughts just gush into the mind. Good thoughts, bad thoughts, challenging thoughts. And you, who are a living soul in this body, who is a part of greater intelligence, you have to make choices. All of us have to make choices. And these choices that have been made, good or bad, there's what we call phala, or reward for them. Make a good choice, good result. Make a bad choice, bad result. We call it karma. So I want you to listen tonight as the great rishis, the great rishi, the Brahmana, who is speaking to Raja Surat and Vaishya Samadhi about that power that causes the mind to be attached to the object of misery. That power now has taken a form. And that power now is called Shakti, equipped with all the weapons. Ashtabhuja Shiravali, weapons in her hand. So I mentioned, the weapons is not what you see literal. It represents you must be equipped with knowledge. Knowledge is the weapon of the mind. Correct, Dev? Knowledge is the weapon of the mind. The symbols of weapon in every deity hand represent that you and I, who is a part of greater reality, you must acquire knowledge. And where you're going to acquire knowledge? In Prathama Bhagati Santan Kar Sangha Dusari Rati Mama Katha Prasanga. Get yourself in the company of the devotees of God, the pure holy ones. And from them you listen to the glories of Bhagavan that enters the ears and purify the mind. That mother who appeared out of the bodies, the faces of Brahma, the creator, Vishnu, the sustainer, and Lord Shiva, the reabsorber, together with all the agents of the Lord that is running this universe. From their bodies came this light. This light is called Shakti or energy. It yet have to carry a name. All of us are souls, but we have a name. From the time a child born, they born with a name or not? No name. You see a child come, a human being, in a human body, and they're going to get a name. But that child comes with his own karmas. And according to scriptures, our teaching, the moon, which is the Rasi, who knows everyone's life, past, present, and future, will give a name to that person based on his characteristic, the character of that person. And if you examine your names, if you get the correct name, correct Rasi name, you'll see. So tonight, that Divine Mother, having emerged out of the bodies of the Devas, she becomes one power, a collective energy. Durga is a collective energy. If you do her puja, you do all the pujas because she is one and all in one. That mother, scraping the sky with a diadem, shaking the nether world with the twang of the bow string, and standing there pervading all the quarters. Standing there pervading all the quarters. Everywhere you look, that Divine Mother is shining. Om Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Vishnu Maeti Shabdita Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha. Sarva Bhuteshu, meaning that power or that Shakti or energy that is in everything. All of us are part of that divine energy. That's the meaning of the mantra, Dev. Ya Devi, O Devi, Sarva Bhuteshu. All of us are breathing the same air. That's a Shakti, her life. Sarva Bhuteshu, Shakti Rupain, in the form of energy. It is you, O Mother. So when you hurt anyone, you hurt Mother. When you hurt anyone, you hurt a part of God. This is why Sanatana Dharma, the principle of Sanatana Dharma is Ahimsa, Paramo Dharma, the supreme Dharma, the supreme practice of virtue is Ahimsa. Ahimsa. Not to violate the laws of nature. Do not violate the laws of nature. Because we are born from nature. We are sustained by nature. How do we get all these fruits and vegetables and edibles? Through Netya. Bhagavad Katha, what we do every month, Friday, the first Friday. Krishna told Nanda, worship the trees, worship the plants, worship Netya. It is that which you can see that is providing for you. Isn't that the way our ancestors were being seen upon the Indus Valley as Netya worshippers? You see upon the fig tree, on the Vedi, the fig tree is there, which represents the omnipresence of God. The bamboo tree represents the destructive energy, Bhagavan Shiv. The kusha grass represents the Trinity in one. This whole world is an expression of the divine Brahman. Which part of your body is not yours? Which part of your body is not yours? All belongs to you. This world belongs to Bhagavan. This is His divine creation. Tonight, that divine mother, pervading all the quarters, around her with 1,000 arms, thousand arms. Come, we have chairs in front here. Start. Get chairs across here. Thousand arms. Whose arms? This arms belongs to Mother. This body belongs to Mother. Everywhere. Then began a battle between the Devi and the enemies of the Devas. I told you Deva means those powers of God that are created to serve mankind. Were the Devatas the sun, the moon, the water, the earth, the fire, and the space we occupy. When these things are desecrated by man, you remember a long time how the rivers used to be clean? Earth, where it was dirt house, is a lippery earth with gobar and a clean mother. Now what happened to Mother Earth? Mother Earth became desecrated. Upon rich agricultural land, for greed of wealth, they're building buildings. That's an abuse of soil. This is something I've studied when I was in junior sec in social studies. Abuse of soil. That's a desecration of Mother Earth. Pollution of the atmosphere, desecration of the space that we occupy. So when the Devatas is in problem, by whom? By these hands of man, who have lost this power of discrimination, who have lost the path towards peace and harmony. The Rakshasa or demons lies within us, and the Devata dwells within us. Both now, weapons, the Devi and the enemies of the Devas, in which the quarters of the sky were illumined by the weapons and arms hurled diversely by Mother. Mahishasur, the general, he is the master of all the demons. Mahishasur represents hypocrisy, deception. Mahi means the earth. Asur means demons. Those who are living on this earth and have lost the path to dharma, those are the Mahishasur on earth. Ramayana, Bandhav Prathama Mahi Suracharana. Mahi means the earth. And those who live pious life upon this earth, they are the gods. Tulsidas, I bow to the gods on this earth. But here's Mahishasur, the demon who desecrated the earth this Mahishasura, who leads his army, a great asura named Chikshur and Chamar, attended by forces comprising 4 parts, and other asuras fought a great asura named Udagra with 60,000 chariots, and Mahahanu with 10 million of chariots give battle. Asiloman is a Rakshas whose hair are like spears, sharp like swords. That demon, his hair like swords. Asiloman. Another great Asura, demon with 15 million of chariots, and Bashkala with 6 million fought in that battle. Parivarita with many thousands of elephants, horses, surrounded by 10 million of chariots, fought in that battle. This is written beyond our minds. That mother who filled this universe, these are the Rakshasas now is attacking her, fighting with her. She is just one power, but she's collective energy. She represents unity. She represents the human mind that is united. Sumati is good understanding. When people of good understanding come together, there's a force to be reckoned with. And when Kumati, people with bad understanding come together, there's a force to be reckoned with. And this is the battle taking place now. And this is not in the heaven. It is right among us. These are the principles that we highlight, we execute in our lives. They fought in that battle, surrounded with 500 crores of chariot and other great asuras, thousands in number, surrounded with chariots, elephants and horses, fought with the Devi in that battle. Mother alone is there. With her, Sherovali, a lion. The king of the Himalaya. Mahishasura was surrounded in that battle with thousands of crores of horses, elephants, chariots. Other asuras fought in the battle against the Devi with iron maces, javelins, with spears, with clubs, swords, axes, all type of weapons of mass destruction. Some hurled spears and others nooses at her. They began to strike her with swords in order to kill her, showering her own weapons and arms. That divine mother Chandika very easily cut into pieces all those weapons and arms. Mother alone standing there with collective energy, destroyed these millions of demons with all their forces. Without any strain on her face, with very much ease in her face and mind. All these demons who attacked her, remember these demons represents disunity, hypocrisy. These things don't exist in man. If you tell lies, how long are you going to lie for? You'll get caught. Because you want to tell a lie to back up a lie until you're not a lie till they get caught. That's the problem. Don't tell lies. Truth is only one thing. Durga is only one Shakti fighting hundreds of thousands, millions of demons with horses, elephants, without any strain on her face, and with the devatas and the sages glorifying her, that Ishwari, that divine mother, threw her weapons and arms at the bodies of the asuras, and the lion also, which carried the Devi as a vahana, as a vehicle, shaking its mane in rage, stalked among the hosts of asuras like conflagration amidst the forest. The sight which Ambika, the divine mother, Ambika, engaged in the battle, heaved, become at once a battalion by hundreds and thousands, energized by the power of the Devi. From the Devi now, from herself now, she created other powers. She created powers, energies to fight. Fought with weapons of various types and destroyed the demons. Of these, some beat drums, some blew shankar, and others play on the tabors. And that great martial festival, then the Devi killed hundreds of asuras. From her own body, she brings forth other divine energies. And those powers also fought and destroyed the demons. The demon becomes stupefied with that power of the Divine Mother, with the noise of her bell, and binding others with her noose, she dragged them on the ground. Some were split into two by sharp slashes of her sword, and others smashed by the blow of her mace. They lay down on the ground, and some severely hammered by her club vomited forth blood. The Divine Mother, standing in battle in protection of us, her children. Some were split into two, and some severely hammered by her club. They began to vomit blood. The battlefield, pierced in the chest by her trident, some fall on the ground, pierced all over with her arrows and resembling porcupines. Some of the enemies of the Devas gave up their lives on that battlefield. Some had their arms cut off, some their necks broken, and the heads of others rolled down. Mother, with her weapons equipped by the Devas, with positive energies, bringing an end to these negative energies of the Devas or the Asuras. Some rendered one arm, one eye, one leg, were again clove in twin by the Devi, and others thought rendered headless, fell and rose again. Headless trunks fought with the Devi, and best weapons in the hand. Some of these headless trunks danced in the battle to the rhythm of the musical instruments by the Devas. The trunks of some others, great asuras, with their swords, spear, and lances still in hand, shouted at the Devi shouted at the Divine Mother with the just severed heads, "Stop, stop!" That part of the earth where the battle was fought became impassable with the asuras. They could not bear the force of the Divine Shakti. She represents unity. She represents positive energy. The profuse blood from the asuras, elephants and horses, flowed immediately like large rivers amidst the army of the asuras. As fire consumes a huge heap of straw and wood, so did the Divine Mother Ambika Devi destroy that vast army of asuras in no time. She wasted no time, for she came for that purpose, to bring an end to these negative demons, these negative forces. And her lion, her Sherovali, that lion, thundering aloud with quivering mane, prowled about in the battlefield, appearing to search out the vital breath from those bodies of the enemies of the Devas. The lion who's half dead, he will go and finish them off, kill them out. In that battlefield, the battalions of the Devi fought in such a manner with the demons that the Devas in heaven showered down flowers and began to glorify the Divine Mother. बोलियारि शंकरम्बा माता की jai. So here Mother Durga, who have taken an oath, a promise to protect her devotees, have brought an end to these hundreds and thousands of demons. Mahishasur, I mentioned, which represents hypocrisy, deception. He's in the form of a buffalo. He takes different form, like some who tell lies. Tell one lie here, tell one lie there, deception. The Rishi ne kaha कि हे राजा निहन्त्यमानं तसैन्यम् अवलोक्य महासुराः सेनानीश्चीक्षुरः कोपाध्यत्यौ युद्धमथाम्बिकाम् स देवीं शरपर्णेन वरववर्ष स्मरे असुरः यथा मेरुगिरिः शङ्गं तो पर्णेन तो यदः तस्य छित्त्वा ततो देवी लियैव शरोतरान् अजघान सुरगन्वानैर्यन्तारं चैव वाजित्नाम्. The Rishi is telling this katha about the power of the Divine Mother who assumed her form out of the Devas in the form of pure energy or Shakti, a radiating light shining. Then Chakshur, the great Asura, general, seeing that army being slain by the Divine Mother, advanced in anger to fight with Ambika. As one demon defeated, another one rise. Chikshur, what Chikshur mean? Eyes. Chakshu mean eyes, no? And our eyes become our enemy. Be careful with your eyes. In the Ramayana, Bhagwan Prabhu Ram said, human fellow beings, if we want to make God happy, we must control our senses. Chatadama Shila Birati Bahu Karma Nirata Nirantar Sajjana Dharma. Sajjana Dharma. We must follow the path of the good, the Sajjan, the good people. Their principles, follow the path. And control our senses. When we have lost control of our senses, our organs of action, the organs of action automatically become our demons, bring ruin to us. Correct? People who can't see other things and leave it alone. Chikshur. So your eyes become your enemy. Be careful. So this demon called Chikshur, the great Asura general, seeing that army being destroyed by Mother Durga, Ambika Devi, he advanced in anger to fight with her. That Asura rained showers of arrows on the Devi in the battle, even as a cloud showers rain on the summit of Mount Meru. Then that Divine Mother, easily cutting asunder the maces, the masses of arrows, his arrows, killed his horses and their controller with their arrows. Quickly, Mother, wasting no time in bringing an end to these enemies of the Devas. Forthwith, she split his bow and lofty banner with her arrows, pierced the body of that Asura Chikshur, whose bow had been cut. See, Mother here, the Rishi is telling how quick she is destroying these demons, wasting no time with them. His bow shattered, his chariot broken, his horses killed, and his charioteer slain. That demon, armed with sword and shield, rushed at the Devi now. Simha Mahatyas Khadgena Tikshana Dharena Murdhani Ajaghan Bhuje Sabye Devi Ampati vegavan tasyaha khango bhujam prapta papala nripandanam tato jagraha shulam sa kopadaruna lochanah. Swiftly he smote the lion on the head, the demon, with his sharp-edged sword, and struck the Devi also on her left arm. O Raja, the holy Brahmin said to Raja Surat, O king, his sword broke into pieces as it touched her arms. Thereon, his eyes turning red with anger, he grasped his spike. Then the great Asura flung at Bhadrakali. Bhadrakali is another aspect of mother, but in a more aggressive form. Blazing with luster, as if he was hurling the very sun from the sky. Seeing that pike coming upon her, the Divine Mother hurled her own pike, her spike, that shattered his weapon into 100 of fragments, and the great Asura himself was destroyed. Mahishasura, a very valiant general, having been killed now. Chamar, a next demon. Chamar, the afflictor of the Devas. He is the one who causes affliction to all the Devas in the heavens. He mounted on his elephant and advanced. See, as one destroyed, another one is coming. This is how the demons operate. This is how the demons function. They don't give up. But here's a divine Shakti, the divine power. She also don't give up. Listen, listen. Chamar, the afflictor of the Devas, mounted on his chariot and he advanced. He also hurled his spear at Mother Durga and fell to the ground. Made it fell to the ground. She made that what we call that weapon fell to the ground. Seeing his spear broken and fallen, Chamar, full of rage, flung a weapon and she split it into also with her arrows. Then the lion, leaping up, seating itself at the center of the elephant's forehead, engaged itself in a hand-to-hand fight with that enemy of the Devas. Fighting, the two then came down to the earth from the back of the elephant and fought very impetuously, dealing with most terrible blows at each other. Hand fight down the ground. Then the lion, springing up quickly in the sky and descending, severed Chamar head with a blow from his paw. And Udagra was killed in that battle by the Devi with stones, trees, and like that. Karal also was stricken down by her teeth and fist and slaps. Karal, another demon. Enraged the Divine Mother, Durga Devi, enraged the Devi ground Uddhata to the power with the blow from her club, her thunderbolt, and killed Bhaskala with a dart and destroyed Tamar and Andhaka. You know, Tamar and Andhak? Andhak means when the mind becomes blinded by lust and greed. These are all qualities of the mind that highlighting mother who knows, mother from whom the mind has come. These are the enemies of the mind. She is destroying. Andhak means blindness. When the mind becomes blinded, she destroys that, because a person who's stupid will do stupid things. Mother is removing all these negative things with arrows. The three-eyed Supreme Aishwari killed Ugrasya and Ugravirya and Mahahanu, also with her trident. With her sword, she struck down Bidal, another demon, Bidal, head from his body, beheaded him, and dispatched both Durdhara. You know, Durdhara? Dur means who have bad ways. Duryodhana, bad ways, na? Dur, Sanskrit have all a nice meaning. Duryodhan, Durdhara, one who's possessed of bad ways. And there's some people like that. We call them Kulachan. You know Kulachan? Don't call nobody Kulachan. Huh? You can call them Sulachan, no problem. All these names are Tamara, Adhaka, Andhaka. These are qualities of the human mind. That when we have lost our power of discrimination and these demons of the mind, we begin to execute these negative thoughts. Mother, who represents the source of power, she's the one to bring an end to these miscreants. She struck down Bidal, Durdhar, and Durmukha. Durmukha, whose mouth always says bad words and bad things. Person who uses mouth to say only bad things, never nothing good. That person is called Durmukha. Dur in Sanskrit is anything with bad qualities. So all these people who fought with the Divine Mother with all these negative energies that attacked her, she took that form of unity in diversity to bring an end. She represents Sumati. She represents good understanding. So when good people come together, there is nothing, there's no power upon this earth to destroy when good people come together, Dev. When good people come together and put their mind together, there's nothing in this world, on this earth, can destroy them. This is what this whole Puran, this whole 700 verses is about, highlighting and reminding man that we as a human being, we must unite to destroy the negative things in society. If all the villagers get together, stand up and protect the village will have no bandits. There must be unity among fellow beings. Mother Durga represents unity. Let me tell you something. It may sound real bad, you may vex to me, but that's no problem. You're wasting your time doing Durga Puja and living a Kulachan life. Sound bad, huh? That's no problem. That's not true to sound bad. You have to unite. You have to be loving. You have to be friendly. Durga represents all these positive energies, Dev. She represents the positive energies in all of us. Look at this yagya, for example. I say it every time. This yagya was not done by me or my family. We wanted to do a yagya, but it happened, everybody do the yagya here. All the devotees who have contributed, finances, food, come and help, all of that. It eased the burden. This is what you see here is Durga Shakti. This is her unity, positive-minded. Next year, Swami Prakashananda is going to have a 21 nights satsang right here. This is his ashram also. Swamiji, the first 5 nights, Bhagavad was done right here by Swami Prakashananda. And he came, and every time he come, I will tell him, Baba, Swamiji, I would like to have a 21 nights satsang. But this time when he went, he called me, Baba, I put date for it. From the 12th of May to the 1st of June. Not this year, next year. So don't get frightened. It's next year. So you have enough time to prepare. 21 nights satsang. We need satsang. Binu satsang vivek na hoi. Ram kripa binu sulabh na soi. If there is no satsang, how human being will be able to develop themselves spiritually? And when you are not able to develop yourself spiritually, then how you get the grace of the Lord? Binu satsang vivek na hoi. Ram kripa, the mercy of the Lord, will be impossible without satsang. This is our dear brother had done 2-3 Bhagavad by Swami with Swamiji. I was blessed to be there also. These, well, Bhagavad is 3 times a day, 7 days. Well, I do it instead of 3 times a day, 21 days evenings. So you can go and work and come back on the evening and enjoy satsang. We will not go long, we will go from 7 to 8:30, just like this. And watch my time too. During the first night I was reading about the delusion form of mother. She deluded my mind. She make me see 10 past 8 and I cut off. So that divine Shakti, which represents unity, and if Mother Durga represents anything, I'm saying to you, you have heard it, she represents a uniting energy. What type of energy? An energy born of anger. You must know how to use your anger. If you cannot, anger is a weapon. And if you don't know how and when to use your anger, you ever be caught in a ponky knife cut your hand? Then when you pull her. And be careful. So your own weapon can cut you. Everybody have anger. It's a weapon, you have to know how to use it or when to use it. Mother Durga represents anger. How she born from anger, na? The angry face of Shiva, Durga, Bhagwan Vishnu, Bhagwan Shiva, Brahmadev, Varundev, Agnidev, Yamdev, all is from the anger emotion. That mother, she's the embodiment of anger. And that anger is supreme, destroyer. She is Rudra Shakti, the power of the destructive energy of the universe. Bringing an end to all these demons. Ugravirya, Mahahanu, also with the trident, with her sword, she struck down Bidal, head from his body, and dispatched both Durdhara and Durmukha to the abode of death with her arrows. Good habits always destroy bad habits. If you have one good person in a village, that can transform a village. Just one. There's a power of Sat. The power of Sat. The power of truth. And I can tell you safely, look, we have Tanti Golan here tonight. We're very blessed to have her. She's an elder bhakta of this village. When I came to live in this bamboo, around 40 years ago, could be a little more, about 42 years, 45 years ago, I met Vedic Havan in progress, house to house. She was part of this. And from then to now, this never stopped in this village. Vedic Havan. Om ayantai dhamatam jata vedas te nidhasvardhachidhavardhachasman prajapashabhid brahmavarta senana dhena samidhya swaha. I learned this by listening these ladies chanting the Vedic mantra. I was a little boy, listening them every week from house to house. This village indeed blessed with satsang. That's the power of satsang. And this village was so blessed that look at the kind of infrastructural development we had among all the other areas in this east-west corridor. Our little village, they used to call Gadaha Gaon. I don't want to say the English to it. That's a Rasi name. The Gadaha Gaon now become the city of the Grand Bazaar. We have everything that everybody envy. Dev, better known by you, Narimare. We have it best. By God, I keep on telling devotees, it is because of the constant satsang and the village temple, never out of full moon katha. This village temple, we were the poorest village and the last village to develop. Here was a bamboo plantation. When I came, I met bamboo plantation here. All here was people who want to come and live here. Abandoned bamboo. And then when the bamboo patch was abandoned, then people had to come and squat. The last squatting development in this area here. And look at where the power of satsang and regular satsang. Look at where we are today. Look at where we are today. Now, people will not see it so. But I am telling you, I grew with it, and I can tell you, it is by God's grace and positive thing, positive people. There's a group of positive people cause all of this infrastructural development that we are today enjoying. I am telling you that. That's my experience. Because of satsang. Regular puja, regular full moon katha in that village temple. And now in the Hanuman Darshan Ashram, regular satsang. Every Tuesday and first Friday we do Bhagavad Katha. And this is our first 9 nights Devi Yagna we are doing. So that Divine Mother which represents positive thinking. All of us, you put your positive thoughts together, there's nothing to destroy us. As his army was destroyed, Mahishasur terrified the troops of the Devi with his own buffalo. See a buffalo? Hypocrisy. He takes different forms. Some laid low by his blow of his muzzle, some by stamping with the hoofs, some by slashes of the tail. So powerful was that Mahishasur. Having laid low her army, Mahishasur rushed now to destroy the lion and the Mahadevi. This enraged Ambika Devi. See, mother, give a little time for him to play himself. Everything is short-lived. Mahishasur now with his buffalo form now began to cause some little harm to the divine Shakti in the army. Mahishasur, great in valor, pounded the surface of Mother Earth with his hoofs in rage, tossed up the high mountains with his horns, crushed by the velocity of his wheeling, the earth disintegrated, and lashed by his tail, the sea overflowed all around. What is he speaking about? Cosmic imbalance. What caused cosmic imbalance? When the negative-minded people have their way. Mother Durga allowed Mahishasur for a little time to create all this thing to show you and I that this negative thing is not long-lived. He created chaos in society, in the cosmos that we are living in. Pierced by his swaying horns, the clouds went into fragments. Cast out by the blast of his breath, mountains fell down from the sky in hundreds. Seeing the great Asura swollen with rage and advancing towards Chandika Devi. Chandika Devi is a divine mother. The Divine Mother, seeing the rage of this great Asura demon, she displayed her wrath now in order to destroy him. Now the mother having given him a little play. The demons have a little time, but it's short-lived. She flung her nose over him and bound the great demon. Thus bound in her great battle, he quitted his buffalo form. He disappeared from the buffalo form. Hypocrisy, deception. Then he became a lion suddenly. See? From the buffalo form now, when she bound the buffalo form, he disappeared and he became a lion now. While Ambika cut off the head of this lion form, he took appearance now of a human being. He took a human form now. With sword in hand, immediately then the Divine Mother, Ambika Devi, with her arrows, chopped off his hands. Together with his sword and shield, then he became big, and then now he became an elephant. Look how much form this, which represents hypocrisy, deception. He's taking different forms. And each form that demon took devotees. He was defeated by the Divine Mother. The elephant tugged her great lion with his trunk and roared loudly. But as he now was digging, dragging the Devi, cut off his trunk with his sword. The great Asura, having now taken different forms, then he again resumed his buffalo form and shook the three worlds with the movable and immovable objects. Enraged thereat, Chandika Devi, the mother of the world, she took a divine drink. Now this is not Panchanrama. This divine drink. Tataha krudha jaganmatar Chandika panamuttamam. Pana uttamam. Pan ke bira, you know pan ke bira? Pana uttamam. Papau punah punaschaiva jahasa arun lochana. Mother now taking this divine drink. And she laughed with her eyes beaming, becoming red. And that demon Asura also roared, intoxicated with his strength and valor, and hurled mountain against Chandika Devi with his horns. And the Divine Mother with showers of arrows pulverized those mountains, hurled at her, and spoke to him in great anger. The color of her face changed when she took that divine drink. The Divine Mother said now to Mahishasur, Hey Mahishasur, Devi ne kaha, Garja garja kshanam mudha, Madhu yavat pitamyaham, Bhavamyaham, Mayat payi hate yaiva, hataitaiva, Garjishyantyashu devata. Rishi ne kaha, He Raja, Eva mukta samutpasya, Saruddhatam mahasuram, Padena kramya kanthecha, Shule nainamad, Matadayat, Tataha sopi padakranta, Tasya nijak surat, Tataha ardha nishkanta, Evasi devya, Paryena sambritaha. Mother said to Mahishasura, Oh, roar no more, O fool. For a moment while I drink this wine, and this wine, to speak, is not what you think. It's called Somaras. While he is slain by me, the Devas will soon roar in the very place. The Rishi is saying to Radha Surat, having exclaimed thus, she jumped and landed herself on that great Asura, pressed him to the neck, and he took and her foot and struck him with his spear. This is a photograph of this, where Durga Mata placing her foot upon Mahishasura. I think you saw this, right? And she brought an end to him. Nothing can stand against positive thinking. No one can stand against a people who have positive thoughts and united together. Durga represents unity. The demon Mahishasura represents disunity, hypocrisy, all the negative energies. And here we see the battle between the good and the evil. That's within all of us. The Divine Mother pressed him on the neck with her foot and struck him with a spear, and thereupon caught up under the foot of Mahishasura, half issued forth in the real form. When he now become defeated by Mother, two form he began to take now. He now take his real form from his own buffalo mouth, being completely overcome by the valor of the Divine Mother. Hypocrisy, changing, deception does not last for long. The truth must reveal. Fighting thus with the half-revealed form, the great Asura was destroyed by the Divine Mother, who struck off his head and with a great sword, thus crying in consternation. The whole Asura army now perished, and all the hosts of Devas were in great exaltation. All the demons now that fought with Mahishasur, all the demons with the armies were destroyed. No one remained. Mahishasur and his entire army now was destroyed by the Divine Mother and her force. With the great sages now in heaven, the Devas giving the praise, the Gandharvas, chiefs sang, and all the Apsaras, they dance. And they all began to sing and dance now the glories of the Divine Mother. Run. No, I can't sing. You sing. Shivji, play drum for Ron. So now we'll have a beautiful song by Ron, who will give us a nice bhajan glorifying the Divine Mother, and we can clap and sing with him. As the Devas now in heaven, seeing the demon Mahishasur be defeated, they all began to sing, glorify. They began to dance and glorify the Divine Mother, who represents positive energy from brought an end to all the negative things. Bolia Shri Jagadamba Mata Ki Jai.
One, two. श्वास श्वास की रक्षा करती, पग पग प्राण बचाती है, कितना प्यार जगाती है। माँ तेरी ममता कितनी प्यारी, कितना प्यार जगाती है, कितना प्यार जगाती है। श्वास श्वास की रक्षा करती, श्वास श्वास की रक्षा करती, पग पग प्राण बचाती है, कितना प्यार जगाती है। माँ तेरी ममता कितनी प्यारी,
कितना प्यार जगाती है, कितना प्यार जगाती है।
तू ऋषियों की रिधि से भी, तू ब्रह्मा की भक्ति माँ, तू विष्णु की माँ देवी, तू शंकर की शक्ति माँ, तू ऋषियों की हाथों से भागी जगाती, भागी भागी आती है, कितना प्यार जगाती है। माँ तेरी ममता कितनी प्यारी, कितना प्यार जगाती है,
कितना प्यार जगाती है।
दुर्गा तू है बाल भवानी माँ तू पुराण गाथार शारदा तू वेदों की वाणी माँ तू बालक को गोद में लेकर जीवन गीत सुनाती है इतना प्यार जगाती है माँ तेरी ममता
कितनी प्यारी कितना प्यार जगाती है कितना प्यार जगाती है
श्वास श्वास की रक्षा करती श्वास श्वास की रक्षा करती पग पग प्राण बचाती है कितना प्यार जगाती है माँ तेरी ममता कितनी प्यारी कितना प्यार जगाती है कितना प्यार जगाती है कितना प्यार जगाती है कितना प्यार जगाती है ये जीवन बीत जाएगा ये जीवन बीत जाएगा तुझे रोना नहीं होगा भरोसा कर तू ईश्वर पर तुझे धोखा नहीं होगा भरोसा कर तू ईश्वर पर तुझे धोखा नहीं होगा ये जीवन बीत जाएगा ये जीवन बीत जाएगा तुझे रोना नहीं होगा भरोसा कर तू ईश्वर पर तुझे धोखा नहीं होगा कभी सुख है कभी दुख है ये जीवन धूप छाया है हंसी में ही मिटा डालो हंसी में ही मिटा डालो मिटा नहीं ये माया है भरोसा कर तू ईश्वर पर तुझे धोखा नहीं होगा जो सुख आवे तो हंस देना जो दुख आवे तो साना ईश्वर पर तुझे धोखा नहीं होगा, तुझे धोखा नहीं होगा, तुझे धोखा नहीं होगा।
Boli Adi Shakti Jagadamba Mata Ki Jai. So this, the third chapter of the Devi Mahatmya, bring an end to the life of the demons. And we have seen how much forms the Mahishasura have taken. Once your mind is not settled, once your mind becomes derailed from the path of truth, you will end up this called, this is what Mahishasura represents. Understand that, Devi? All these demons, Chakshu, Durmukha, they represent the derailed human mind. Remember, all of this is taking place within the human body, the human mind. In this human body, there's a living soul which does not born, does not die. It's called life, the Jiva. Jiva Bhuta. The Jiva become Bhuta, the Jiva become a living soul where? In this temple. And from that Jiva Bhuta, which is Sanatana, it is called Sanatana, eternal, beginningless. Manaha Shashtana Indriyani Dev. The mind has emerged out of that Jiva. The mind emerged out of that Jiva with 5 senses. 5 senses operating these organs of action. If you're not able to operate and to control these, which is your lower self, you have a buddhi, intellect, which is symbolized by Lord Ganesha. You have an ego, which is symbolized by Lord Shiva. And you have a mind, which is symbolized by Lord Hanuman. Why do you think Hanuman is known for the one who moves the mountain? If your mind is steadfast, there's nothing difficult for the human mind. If your mind is focused and devoted to the feet of Bhagavan like Hanuman, nothing to deter you, all success will be yours. The ocean will be like a little puddle to cross. The mountain will be like a little feather to lift. You've seen Hanuman lift the mountain, cross on the father of the ocean. Nothing will become difficult when the mind is steadfast. And focus to where it comes from, its origin. When the mind, however, get carried away with the external organs and the external world, and it become locked on to the outer world, forgetting where it really come from. In the Ramayana it is taught to us, Ishvara Ansa Jiva Avinashi, Chetana Amala Sahaja Sukha Rashi, where the fount of Sukha, happiness. So the mind have a choice to walk through this body out here looking for happiness, or turning inwardly, going to the source of happiness, where it recoil itself into blissfulness. Let me ask you something. Does you want to sleep, or sleep does attack you? Tell me. Try touching a seat. There's a fellow called Jhupe. When he hit you, he goes so. This is not a joke. I went to a satsang. This poor boy, like he woke tired, and he sit down front seat, and I sit down singing, and the fella goes so. All I say, no God, now you go fall. That is what I call Nidra Devi, chapter 1. And I want all of us to understand that we are living in this body and we are not controlled by ourselves. We are controlled by the divine who put us here. He has final say. And if you feel that you will do what you want and you allow yourself to become derailed, He will take the form of Durga Devi and bring you back to Him. That's the power of the Lord. Durga represents unity, and you have heard it and seen it in the Quran. This chapter 4 now is the whole chapter 4 now, where the Devatas have seen now, where Mother in a glorious form, she also takes different forms to bring an end to the demon Mahishasura. In this whole chapter 4 now, they're only praising her. Praising her. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu. They give praise to Mother. So tomorrow we will do a little part of the praising, and then we shall proceed along. We can see how far we can reach. So this whole chapter 4 now of the Chandi is about glorifying Mother. And it's important to know how to glorify Mother. When you pray to God, what is your thought, your understanding on God? The first thing you must know is that God knows your past, present, and future. And God don't give you nothing. If that was the case, we have no problem. God give me money and money will fall. Me have to walk. That is? God will be healthy now, but you eating junk food. You don't walk so. You're planting tomato, but God give me cabbage now. You don't walk so. That is a freedom that God has given all of us. So this whole Devi Mahatmya is about showing the human being who lives in this body. Allow your mind that come from God to be derailed and become asur. Asur. The Devas now, when they saw how the Shakti, how unity destroyed disunity, they began to praise unity. Mother represents unity, glorifying unity. Tomorrow we'll see how much verses we can do and move on. Bolo Durga Shakti Mata Ki Jai. Let's all stand together as we sing now the divine Aarti. Jai Ambe Gauri. Ladies sing. We shall all sing the Aarti. Oh, sorry, Purnahuti first. Get a copy? Ron, you know this Aarti? Have you copy here? Alright, okay. Let's put our hands together. Purnahuti. Now listen to me carefully, devotees. All of us are sustained by food. Food depends on rain. Rain depends on something. Think about it. Yagna. What is Yagna? Yagna is receiving and returning consciously to nature. If you only receive and don't return consciously, that is going to spell chaos. Chaos. And we don't want that. Chapter 3, you will see in Gita, from I think 8 onwards, you will see the purpose of Yagna. Let's put our hand together. So we make this final offering to Agni Devata, that Lord who serves us through Agni the fire. Agnim Dutam Purudhe Havyavahanam Upamurve. That fire element upon Mother Earth is one who are receiving our offerings that come from nature. We place it back onto thee. May this return back to nature and flourish again. We pray. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnatha Purnamudachate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Sarvam Vai Purnagam Swaha. Avasam Google any fire? Google. Om Varnaspati Rasod Bhuto Gandadhyo Gandhutamaha Agraha Sardevanam Agraha Sardevanam. May all the devas receive this wonderful smell that brings joy to the heavens. So Devaram Dhupam Prati Grihitam Dhupam Agrayami. Ghee. Om Vasaho Pavitramasi Shatadharam Vasaho Pavitramasi Sahasradharam Devasavita Punatu Vasaho Pavitrena Shatadharin Suttakam Duksha Swaha. For a fulfillment of all desires, we make this offering of ghee. Om fan the flame. Om Udabhuda Swagane Prati Jagritamistapurte Sagwang Siddhitamayam Shasmin सदहस्ते अतुतरस्मिन् विश्वदेवा यजमान सिरता ब्रह्म अग्निदेवता भगवान की जय. Put the hand over the fire now. I'll bring it towards yourself 6 times. Om Tejosi Tejomai Dehi. Om Vidyamasi Vidyamai Dehi. Om Balamasi Balamai Dehi. Om Ojvasi Ojomai Dehi. Om Manurasi Mandurmai Dehi. Om Sahavasi Sahamai Dehi. Dehi means give me, O Lord, you are the source of everything that I need. Bless us now. As we live in this human body, may we have good health, good strength, and your blessings, the divine guidance. Let's all sing together. Dehi Arti. Gauri Mata means, oh Mother of happiness. Oh Mother who bring happiness to us. How? When our stomach is filled, when our home is happy. Om Jai Ambe Gauri Maya Jai Shama Gauri को मृग मद को उज्ज्वल से दो नैना चंद्रवदननी को. ओम जय अम्बे गौरी. कनक समान कलेवर रक्तांबर राजे रक्त पुष्प कलमाला. रक्त पुष्प red flowers that garlands her chest. Rakta pushpa kalamala kandhar saje. Om Jai Ambe Gauri. Kehari vahan raj khagar khapar dhari. Sur nar muni jan sevat. Sur nar muni, the devatas, they praise her. The human beings praise her. All give praise to her, as we also give praise to her. Jinke dukh hari. Om Jai Ambe Gauri. Kanan kundal shobhit nasagre moti. This verse describes her features, all her jewels and her earrings and all this. To describe how beautiful she'll be decked with all kind of ornaments. कोटिक चंद्र दिवाकर समराजत ज्योति. बोलो जय अम्बे गौरी. These are the demons now she destroyed. Shumbha Nishumbha Vidare Mahishasur Ghati. These represent all the negative thoughts in our mind that cause us to be in problems. These bad thoughts, these asuric thoughts in our mind cause us to be in misery. To remove this, pray for her to remove these demons within. Shumbha Nishumbha Vidare Mahishasur Ghati Dhumra Vilochan Naina Nisadin Madmati. Om Jai Ambe Gauri. Brahmani Rudrani Tuma Kamala Rani. You are Brahmani Saraswati Mata. You are Durga Devi and you are Lakshmi Mata. Homage unto you, Mother. Agama Nigama Bakhani. All the scriptures glorify thee as we glorify thee. Tum Shiva Patarani. Om Jai Ambe Gauri. Chausat Yogini Gawat. The 64 yoginis, they sing Nritya Karta Bhairo. Nritya, the dance. Bhairo Baba also sing and glorify you, O Mother. Bhajat Tala Mridanga. Bhajat Tala Mridanga. Aur Bhajat Damaru. Om Jai Ambe Gauri. The tal, the rhythm of the mridanga, the rhythm of the damaru, they all sing and dance as we sing and dance your glories. Tum ho jag ki mata, tum hi ho bharata. Oh Mother, You are the mother of the world. You are the one who nourishes all. And the remover of the troubles of the devotees. Bhaktan ke dukh harta, sukh sampatti karta. Om Jai Ambe Gauri, Pujachar ati shobhit. Beautiful with 4 arms, O Mother. Varamudra dhari, and the mudra, the position of blessings with us. You bless us with the mudra dhari. Manvanchit phal pavat, sevat nar nari. Om Jai Ambe Gauri. Kanchan thal virajat, agar kapur bati. With the wick with ghee and kapur, glorifying the Mother, waving the light with the ghee and the camphor. May you bring blessings to us. Malke tu merajat, koti ratan jyoti. Om Jai Ambe Gauri. Adi Shakti Jagdamba Mata Ki Jai. Let us pray, devotees. What is prayer? Clasp your hands, focus your mind upon the divine form of Mother Durga, which represents the power, energy within us. O Ma, today we sing your glories. Remind ourselves of your love for us and protecting us. We bow to thee, O Mother. O Devi that lies within all bodies, may you guide and protect us. As the Devas give prey unto thee, we as ordinary mortals lodged in this human body, in the world of death and birth, we offer prayer at thy feet. Om Devi Prapannarti Hare Prasida Prasida Matar Jagato Khilasya Prasida Vishveshwari Pahi Vishwam Tvamishwari Devi Characharasya. Om Kayena Vacha Manasendriyana Buddhyatmanava Prakate Svabhavat Karomi Yadyat Sakalam Prasmai Narayanayati Samarpayami. Om Tvameva Mata Cha Pita Tvameva Tvameva Bandhu Cha Sakha Tvameva Tvameva Vidya Dravinam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Mama Deva. My God is everything to me. He is everywhere. He is my wealth, He is my knowledge. Mother and Father, friend and companion, I bow to thee. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Boli Adi Shakti Jagdamba Mata Ki Jai. Aur Putra Hanuman Ki Jai. Vrindavan Bhelal Ki Jai. Syavar Ramachandra Ki Jai. Umapati Mahadeva Ki Jai. Narasimha Narayana Bhagwan Ki Jai. Sarva Devi Devta Ki Jai. Guru Satya Sai Narayana Bhagwan Ki Jai. Sab koi Sita Ram. Jai Shri Ram. Please take your seats while you sit down, devotees. Yeah, whilst you sit to receive Arti Prasad Panchamrit, bhojan is prepared for everyone. So please sit back, and whilst you're waiting, we'll have some bhajan. Go bhajan.
दुर्गा भवानी माँ जय जय अम्बे माँ दुर्गा भवानी माँ जय जय अम्बे माँ कालिका जय अम्बे माँ दुर्गा भवानी माँ जय जय अम्बे माँ परम शिवाई 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 माँ जय जय अम्बे माँ दुर्गा भवानी माँ जय जय अम्बे माँ दुर्गा भवानी माँ जय जय अम्बे माँ जगय शिवानी 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 माँ जय जय अम्बे माँ दुर्गा भवानी माँ जय जय अम्बे माँ दुर्गा भवानी माँ जय जय अम्बे माँ काली कपालिनी 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 माँ जय जय अम्बे माँ दुर्गा भवानी माँ जय जय अम्बे माँ दुर्गा भवानी माँ जय जय अम्बे माँ परम शिवानी 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 माँ जय जय अम्बे माँ दुर्गा भवानी माँ जय जय अम्बे माँ दुर्गा भवानी माँ जय जय अम्बे माँ जगय शिवानी 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 माँ जय जय अम्बे माँ दुर्गा भवानी माँ जय जय अम्बे माँ दुर्गा भवानी माँ जय जय अम्बे माँ
जगदम्बे जय जगदम्बे माँ जगदम्बे जय जगदम्बे माँ गौरवशाली वैभवशाली तुझको करो प्रणाम जगदम्बे जय जगदम्बे माँ जगदम्बे जय जगदम्बे माँ गौरवशाली वैभवशाली तुझको करो प्रणाम जगदम्बे जय जगदम्बे माँ जगदम्बे जय जगदम्बे माँ मुझे बचाते पीराओं से भर हस्त जो तेरे मंदिर आते जाते पाँव तके ना मेरे जय माँ जय माँ जय माँ मुझे बचाते पीराओं से भर हस्त जो तेरे मंदिर आते जाते पाँव तके ना मेरे तूने माता सदा बनाए मेरे बिगड़े का जगदम्बे जय जगदम्बे माँ जगदम्बे जय जगदम्बे माँ गौरवशाली वैभवशाली तुझको करो प्रणाम जगदम्बे जय जगदम्बे माँ जगदम्बे जय जगदम्बे माँ तेरी महिमा मैं क्या गाऊं सारी दुनिया जाने उसको विपदा कभी न घेरे जो कोई तुझको माने हे माँ हे माँ हे माँ तेरी महिमा मैं क्या गाऊं सारी दुनिया जाने उसको विपदा कभी न घेरे जो कोई तुझको माने तेरे दो चरणों में देखे मैंने चारों धाम जगदम्बे जय जगदम्बे माँ जगदम्बे जय जगदम्बे माँ माता तेरे सुमिरन में ये कैसा अमृत पाया मोह जगत से दूर हुए भाई कोई नमन में आया जय माँ जय माँ जय माँ माता तेरे सुमिरन में ये कैसा अमृत पाया मोह जगत से दूर हुए भाई कोई नमन में आया तुमको गाऊं तुमको ध्याऊं माता शुभ हो जगदम्बे जय जगदम्बे माँ जगदम्बे जय जगदम्बे माँ गौरवशाली वैभवशाली तुझको करो प्रणाम जगदम्बे जय जगदम्बे माँ जगदम्बे जय जगदम्बे माँ जगदम्बे जय जगदम्बे माँ looking for Devi. ऊंचा है भवन, ऊंचा मंदिर, ऊंची है शान मैया तेरी, चरणों में झुके बादल पे तेरी, पर्वत से लगे शैया तेरी। हे काल रात्रि है कल्याणी, तेरे जोर बराबर कोई नहीं, मेरे माँ की बराबर कोई नहीं, मेरे माँ की बराबर कोई नहीं। तेरी ममता जो तो गहरा हो ऐसा तो सागर कोई नहीं, मेरे माँ की बराबर कोई नहीं, मेरे माँ की बराबर कोई नहीं। हे काल रात्रि है कल्याणी, तेरे जोर बराबर कोई नहीं, मेरे माँ की बराबर कोई नहीं, मेरे माँ की बराबर कोई नहीं, मेरे माँ की बराबर कोई नहीं। जैसे धारा और नदिया, जैसे फूल और बगिया, कितना नजारा है तू पास है तू। जब न होगा तेरा आंचल, नहीं न होंगे तेरे हलपल, जाएंगे कहाँ से मेरे आंसू। दुख दूर हुआ मेरा साया, अंधियारों में चमका तारा, नाम तेरा जब भी है पुकारा। सूरज भी यहाँ है, चंदा भी, तेरे जैसे उजागर कोई नहीं, मेरे माँ की बराबर कोई नहीं, मेरे माँ की बराबर कोई नहीं। ये काल रात्रि है कल्याणी, तेरे जोर बराबर कोई नहीं, मेरे माँ की बराबर कोई नहीं, मेरे माँ की बराबर कोई नहीं, मेरे माँ की बराबर कोई नहीं। तेरे मंदिरों में माई, मैंने जोत क्या जलाई, हो गए मेरे घर में उजाला। क्या बताऊँ तेरा पाया, जब कभी कराया, तुमने दस बुझाओ से संभाला। खिल जाती है सूखी डाली, मजमंगा ही जोरी डाली, तेरे ही महर है मेहरबानी। ममता से तेरे भर के मैया, मेरे जोर बराबर कोई नहीं, मेरे माँ की बराबर कोई नहीं, मेरे माँ की बराबर कोई नहीं। मेरे रात रही कल्याणी, मेरे जोर बराबर कोई नहीं, मेरे माँ की बराबर कोई नहीं। हे ममता के जो गहरा हो ऐसा तो सागर कोई नहीं, मेरे माँ की बराबर कोई नहीं, मेरे माँ की बराबर कोई नहीं, मेरे माँ की बराबर कोई नहीं। क्या जोरे किए का पर्वत रास्ता रो के धरू है तेरी उठे जिसका घर वो कब दुनिया से धरो है हिम्मत में क्यों हारो मैया हिम्मत में क्यों हारो मैया सर पे हाथ लिया है तेरे लगन में नाचू गाऊं गाऊं तेरा जग सारा मैं बालक तू माता तेरा वाली ये टूटे नाता तेरा वाली मैं बालक तू माता तेरा वाली ये टूटे नाता तेरा वाली तेरा वाली माँ तुझा वाली माँ पहर वाली माँ तुझा वाली माँ मैं बालक तू माता तेरा वाली ये टूटे नाता तेरा वाली अंधेरा जिसको सूरज चांद सितारे इन बातें वो जिस घर में कैसा सूरज तेरा इन धारों के धारों मैया इन धारों के धारों मैया बंधन तेरा मेरा कोई और समझे ना तुझे कोई और सवेरा मैं बालक तू माता तेरा वाली ये टूटिए नाता तेरा वाली मैं बालक तू माता तेरा वाली ये टूटिए नाता तेरा वाली तेरा वाली माँ तुझा वाली माँ तुझा वाली माँ पहर वाली माँ मैं बालक तू माता तेरा वाली ये टूटिए नाता तेरा वाली मैं बालक तू माता तेरा वाली ये टूटिए नाता तेरा वाली ये टूटिए नाता तेरा वाली ये टूटिए नाता तेरा वाली
नमो महादेव शंभु बोले नमो महादेव शंभु नमो महादेव शंभु बोले नमो महादेव शंभो ओम नमो महादेव ओम नमो महादेव ओम नमो महादेव शंभो बोले नमो सदाशिव ओम नमो महादेव नमो महादेव शंभो बोले नमो महादेव शंभो नमो महादेव शंभो बोले नमो महादेव शंभो ओम नमो महादेव ओम नमो महादेव ओम नमो महादेव शंभो बोले नमो सदाशिव ओम नमो महादेव जय परमेश्वर जय भुवनेश्वर जय शिव शंकर ओम जय शिव शंकर जय परमेश्वर जय भुवनेश्वर जय शिव शंकर ओम जय शिव शंकर भवानी शंकर उमा महेश्वर गिरिजा शंकर ओम भवानी शंकर उमा महेश्वर गिरिजा शंकर ओम नमो महादेव नमो महादेव ओम नमो महादेव शंभो बोले नमो सदाशिव ओम नमो महादेव बोले नमो सदाशिव ओम नमो महादेव जय प्रलंकर जय पीतांबर जय शिव शंकर ओम जय शिव शंकर जय प्रलंकर जय पीतांबर जय शिव शंकर ओम जय शिव शंकर हर हर महादेव गौरी मनोहर हर शिव शंकर ओम हर हर महादेव गौरी मनोहर हर शिव शंकर ओम नमो महादेव ओम नमो महादेव ओम नमो महादेव शंभो बोले नमो सदाशिव ओम नमो महादेव शंभो बोले नमो सदाशिव ओम नमो महादेव ओम नमो सदाशिव ओम नमो महादेव लेकर सुख भर लेकर जय शिव शंकर ओम जय शिव शंकर दुख हर लेकर सुख भर लेकर जय शिव शंकर ओम जय शिव शंकर पार्वती शंकर गंगा जटाधर करुणा शंकर ओम पार्वती शंकर गंगा जटाधर करुणा शंकर ओम नमो महादेव ओम नमो महादेव ओम नमो महादेव शंभो बोले नमो सदा ओम नमो महादेव शंभो बोले नमो सदा शिव ओम नमो महादेव ओम नमो महादेव शंभो बोले नमो महादेव शंभो नमो महादेव शंभो बोले नमो महादेव शंभो ओम नमो महादेव ओम नमो महादेव ओम नमो महादेव शंभो बोले नमो सदा शिव नीलकंठ धर अखिलेश्वर धर हर शिव शंकर ओम हर शिव शंकर नीलकंठ धर अखिलेश्वर हर हर शिव शंकर ओम हर शिव शंकर जय डमरूवर जय कैलेश्वर जय शिव शंकर ओम जय डमरूवर जय कैलेश्वर जय शिव शंकर ओम नमो महादेव ओम नमो नमो महादेव शंभो बोले नमो सदाशिव ओम नमो महादेव नमो महादेव शंभो बोले नमो महादेव शंभो नमो महादेव शंभो बोले नमो महादेव शंभो ओम नमो महादेव ओम नमो महादेव ओम नमो महादेव शंभो बोले नमो सदाशिव ओम नमो महादेव शंभो बोले नमो सदाशिव नमो महादेव गौरम करुणावतारम संसार सारम भुजगेन्द्रहारम सदा वसंतम हृदयारविंदे भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि। प्रेम मगन नाचत भोला, प्रेम मगन नाचत भोला, प्रेम मगन नाचत भोला, प्रेम मगन नाचत भोला। धिमिके 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 धिम डमरू बाजे, प्रेम मगन नाचत भोला। धिमिके धिमिके धिम धिमिके धिमिके धिम धिमिके धिमिके धिम डमरू बाजे, प्रेम मगन नाचत भोला। प्रेम मगन नाचत भोला, प्रेम मगन नाचत भोला, प्रेम मगन नाचत भोला, प्रेम मगन नाचत भोला। धिमिके धिमिके धिम डमरू बाजे, प्रेम मगन नाचत भोला। सिंहनाद बजावत गावत बजावत गावत बजावत गावत, सिंहनाद बजावत गावत बजावत गावत, लटक रहे भगली भोला, प्रेम मगन नाचत भोला। धिमिके धिमिके धिम डमरू बाजे, प्रेम मगन नाचत भोला, प्रेम मगन नाचत भोला, प्रेम मगन नाचत भोला, प्रेम मगन नाचत भोला, प्रेम मगन नाचत भोला। धिमिके धिमिके धिम डमरू बाजे, प्रेम मगन नाचत भोला। धिमिके धिमिके धिम डमरू बाजे, प्रेम मगन नाचत भोला, प्रेम मगन नाचत भोला, प्रेम मगन नाचत भोला। नंदा बाबा जी को छया हो, राखो ना है कन्हैया हो 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 हो। राखो नाम है कन्हैया। नंदा बाबा जी को छया बाबू नाम ये कन्हैया, कन्हैया कन्हैया रे। नंदा बाबा जी को छया बाबू नाम ये कन्हैया, कन्हैया कन्हैया रे। कन्हैया 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 रे। नंदा बाबा जी को छया बाबू नाम कन्हैया, कन्हैया कन्हैया काहे की गेंद है काहे का बल्ला, गेंद में काहे हो लागे तो चला। काहे की गेंद काहे की गेंद है काहे का बल्ला, गेंद में काहे हो लागे तो चल। अरे काहे की गेंद है काहे का बल्ला, गेंद में काहे हो लागे तो चला। बाल बाल सब खेलन आए, ग्वाल बाल सब खेलन आए, पर के दाता छया कन्हैया ओ गोरा कन्हैया कन्हैया रे। ओ नन्ना बाबा जी को छया बबुना में कन्हैया 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 रे। नीली जमुना नीला गगन है, नीला गगन है। नीली जमुना नीला गगन है, नील कन्हैया नील गगन है। नीली जमुना नीला गगन है, नीला गगन है। सुमर शाम ये खेलन आए, सुमर शाम ये खेलन आए। सुमर शाम ये नीला गगन है, पर के दाता छया कन्हैया ओ गोरा कन्हैया कन्हैया रे। ओ नन्ना बाबा जी को छया बबुना में कन्हैया 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 रे। और कन्हैया कन्हैया रे, और कन्हैया कन्हैया रे। देखत भृगुपति भेष कराला, उठे सकल वे विकल भुआला। पितु समय दी कहीं कहीं निज नामा, लगे करन सब दंड प्रणामा। जनक बहोरी आई सिरनावा, सिया भोलाए प्रणाम करावा। अब राम तेरी माया जान छोड़ी, अब राम तेरी माया, राम तेरी माया, राम तेरी माया। अब जान छोड़ी छाया, अब राम तेरी माया जान छोड़ी छाया। मास्टर मास गर्भ में फिर भूताल में आया। तेरी माया अब जाल क्यों बिछाया अब राम तेरी माया जाल क्यों बिछाया सुंदर नादि मनोहर देख देख ललचाया घर में सुंदर नादि मनोहर देख देख ललचाया सुन सुन मीठी बात संतन को मोह जाल बताया अब राम तेरी माया राम तेरी माया राम तेरी माया अब जाल को बिछाया माया जाल जागो सब जग फिरत लुभाया राम तेरी माया जाल को बिछाया जाल को बिछाया राम तेरी माया जाल को बिछाया जाल को बिछाया जिसने वास नरमास गर्भ में फिर वो ढाल में आया कान पान विषय रस भोजन मात पिता सिखलाया घर में सुंदर नादि मनोहर देख देख ललचाया सुन सुन मीठी बात सदम को महाजाल बरसाया गृह कार्य में निष्ठिन विरत सकल जन्म बीताया आशा पर में मन भीतर निर्बल हो गए काया पाप पुण्य दोषी को सुनकर स्वर्ग नरक बीताया ब्रह्मानंद कृपा बिन तुम्हारी पास नहीं कोई पाया जाल को अब राम तेरी माया जाल को बिछाया जाल को बिछाया अब राम तेरी माया जाल को बिछाया जाल को बिछाया अब राम तेरी माया अब राम तेरी माया राम तेरी माया राम तेरी माया अब जाल को बिछाया अब राम तेरी माया जाल को राम नाम का पखा राम नाम का पखा हो जा राम नाम का पखा लो भी क्या माया में रखा हो जा राम नाम का पखा लो भी क्या माया में रखा क्या माया में रखा माया में क्या माया में रखा हो जा राम नाम का पखा लो भी क्या माया में रखा हो जा राम नाम का पखा लो भी क्या माया में रखा शंकर जटा समाधि हो जा राम नाम का पखा लो भी क्या माया में रखा हो जा राम नाम का पखा लो भी क्या माया में रखा संपाति के तर गए शबद सुजाती हो जा राम नाम का रखा लो भी क्या माया में हो जा राम नाम का रखा लो भी क्या माया में रखा सब यही रह जाई हो जा राम नाम हो जा राम नाम हो जा राम नाम का रखा लो भी क्या माया में रखा हो जा राम नाम का रखा लो भी क्या माया में रखा क्या माया में रखा माया में क्या माया में रखा हो जा राम नाम का रखा लो भी क्या माया में रखा हो जा राम नाम का रखा लो भी क्या माया में रखा क्या माया में रखा आज क्या माया में रखा हो जा राम नाम का रखा लो भी क्या माया में रखा हो जा राम नाम का रखा लो भी क्या माया में That was fun.
Last night, I'm singing all night. Nah, but piano was too.